for some cards. Let me fix the chat. Perfect. Get you guys set up down here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. But today's live stream, these live streams at this time of day, well, these ones are all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards, and during the month of October, I am using a Halloween holographic deck. It's still a standard deck with wands, pages, wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. It's just holograph or Halloween pictures. Dave, hello. Welcome. How are you today? I am just getting set up. And the oracle I have with me today is the messages from the mermaids. Fix my chat. Skip. Here we go. Almost ready. Dave, you are the first one. 18-inning World Series. Cashapp, hello. It was an 18-inning World Series? Really? All right. Wow. I don't know much about baseball. So I don't even know who was in it, who was playing. So Dave. Oh, it's game 3. Dave, we'll put you first. Kashav, are you staying or are you leaving, my friend? You'll be second on the list if you're sticking around. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Awesome. So, game 3. Gotcha. Let me put my email address in. I'm going to highlight it. There. So it'll be highlighted at the top of the chat. So Dave, like I said, I don't know anything about it. How many games do they play? 3 of 7. Gotcha. Thank you. So, what's the score? Who's winning right now? I mean, what are the, what do you call it? So somebody's probably 2-1. Is that how you say that? Dodgers are up 2 games. Thank you. All right, so let's get this party started. One more good shuffle. I haven't used these since a few hours ago, bright and early this morning for something totally different. So we're going to get them shuffled real good. There we go. And ready for today. Holy smokes, 7 hours. Wow, so it must have been exciting, or was it, or was it a long, boring game? So you said they're up 2. What was, what did the score end up being last night? Oh, wow, you have multiples here. 6 to 5. You were at the game? That would be a very long sit. And your oracle for the day is, again, I'm using the mermaids. So the first card you have, Dave, is the World card, a major arcana. And it represents a successful completion, but it's slow. It says that game 4 is tonight. What time does the game start? Because you're going to have to get some rest in there sometime, eventually. The card says, time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Oh my gosh, it starts at 5. What time is it there now? Dave, you have the 3 of Swords. Remember, this card represents petty conflict. 8 o'clock my time. By 8 o'clock my time, I am done for the night. I'm sitting on the couch, watching a TV, not doing anything. Watching scary movies. So this card says grudges need to be dropped and someone needs to take a step back. Step back and act as a mediator, or it's just going to get worse. Oh yeah, Lagatha's probably been passed out long before 8 o'clock. You have the 3 of Pentacles. This card represents apprenticeship and cooperation. So the 3 is an apprentice. The 8 of Pentacles represents a journeyman. And the 10 of Pentacles represents the master. This card represents that you are at the start of something, the beginning. Maybe just learning something. And it also represents cooperation. You know, my husband's not into scary movies all that much. He's like, oh, the stuff you watch. Yeah, he tries to ignore them. You have the 8. He says he has to sleep with one eye open because of the scary movies I watch. You also have the 8 of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. And it's going to be fast. This is also a hope card. So it represents speed towards an end and promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. Lagatha is not into scary movies all that much. She, covers her face. The 7 of Cups. This card is in a reorganization card. It's called a reorganize. It represents that imagination needs to be kept in check. More information here is there is fanciful and there's downright deluded. Using your imagination in practical way, it says to use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. Pie in the sky ideas, that is your right to have them. Just don't expect anyone else to feast on them. So the card says, is it fate? Is fate revealing the truth? Your oracle for the day is the Love card. I can't believe there's hardly nobody here today. Am I early? Do I have the wrong time? No, we're good. This card says, open yourself to universal or romantic love. It says, put yourself out there, maybe go on a date, or rekindle the love within your current relationship. Dave says, I feel special. And you're probably going to be falling asleep soon. Well, that list was long. I'm glad we got through it in a speedy time. Well, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to shuffle them and see what falls out for me. So I just put myself on the list. Let's see. It says self. Dave's like, I'll time myself out. My chat is not working properly. Is there a lag in the video, or is it working okay? If this continues like this for too much longer, I will just end up ending. It's just blurry. Really? I will end up ending the live stream early and continuing on with my other work. All right. So these ones are for me. Let's see what happens. One. Two and three. And an oracle. Oops, don't go away. All right, let's see what the oracle has. That was fast. Okay, here we go. The first card I have is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands represents things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but beware. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So it represents let's see. So there's the super chat at the bottom, but in any of the videos, there should be in the description boxes of any video, there should be a link to join, not just subscribe. So it should be like within the first couple sentences or lines underneath every video, there should be a join this channel to access perks, and there should be a link there. But I don't think you have to have PayPal. As long as you have like a bank card, that one that works too. Susan, good morning. Let's get you on the list. You're number 3. Because I don't think Susan, do you have PayPal or anything like that? I don't believe she does. So I think she just, because Susan is a paying member, not just a subscriber. She is a paying member. And I thank you so much, Susan. You are the best. I'm not sure how she does it, but I think just a bank card works. So the next card I have, oh, so this card is telling me these are mine. Nobody showed up. So Dave got cards, and now I'm pulling them for me. And then you'll be next, Susan. So this card tells me to be thankful and grateful for the things that I have and receive in life. And the more grateful and thankful you are, the universe responds by sending you more. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, I mean, I have the Queen of Swords. Represents a woman, and it says to say what you think. The woman is wise, direct, ambitious, can sometimes speak sharply. The card says be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident and straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. That's a nice card. The Queen of Swords is a good card to use. I have the Page of Cups. Sister Susan has been a member for a few years now. The Page of Cups represents that I should enjoy life. Make the most of living my life to the fullest. A page comes with a message, generally. And that message is for me to live my life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention and live life like there's no tomorrow. So that means live in the here, in the now, in the present, and enjoy it. Don't live for tomorrow or the past. My oracle for the day is contemplation. This card says contemplate your current situation and allow your thoughts and feelings to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making any decisions. Susan's turn. Susan, how is your weather? Is it warming up yet, or is it getting colder and colder? It's only 40 here. Anytime you go out, it is sweater weather. Or layers. All right, Susan, let's, oh, here's one flipped. Two. Three. Tomorrow is freezing. I thought we were going to have frost on the ground here this morning. We didn't. Yesterday we did. I'm so not ready for this cold stuff. The first card you have, Susan, is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups says, comes with a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people might even say you're self-absorbed about it. But again, this is your quest, not theirs. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents somebody who is reliable and dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. Now, this person may be you, my friend. You have the Knight of Wands as well. 2 knights. This one is a corresponding card. And it represents that everybody will whoops, wait a minute. Am I reading the right one? Yes. And it represents everybody will benefit as long as the person is sincere with heart. But the thing about this person is, number one, this person is very enthusiastic and they have a lot of great ideas. But this person, they must be in charge. And they want everybody to know they're in charge. This person will get carried away. They always get carried away. And then they're going to lose interest. This person is not a team player. And they tend to be self-employed. It's a warning card about this person's attributes. And your oracle for the day is the Waiting card. This card says call on the let's back up. Call on the qualities of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. This card says your ship is about to come in. This mermaid asks, what is it that you're waiting for? Is it a person or a situation? Perhaps you've made a wish and you're waiting for it to manifest. My friend, it's important to take some form of action to meet this wish halfway. Are you patiently waiting or are you getting excited? Like the feeling waiting for a seasonal holiday? If this is the case, oh gosh, I didn't want to lose you guys. Oh no, I almost did anyways. If this is the case, the suspense of waiting can be an enjoyable experience as it's filled with excitement and anticipation. Perhaps you're waiting and yearning for a specific outcome. Be mindful of any projected expectations you may have about the object or subject of your desire. If you can turn waiting into being using mindfulness techniques, this can help make the waiting more bearable. This card says your ship is about to come in. You have or are developing patience. And, oh my gosh, you just got me so good. You just distracted me. Susan, thank you, my friend. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Mish, hello, welcome. I'll get you on the list in just a moment. It says you're about to reap the reward, Susan. This message, it says perhaps you're simply waiting passively for your ship to come in without doing anything. Yes, sometimes that you can leave things to destiny. However, you have the option of swimming out to meet the ship if this is the right course of action. Maybe you think you've been waiting for too long. This card says, how long is too long? It says, read that question again and notice how you feel. Maybe you think you've been waiting for too long. How long is too long? Remember, some things are definitely worth waiting for. Others aren't. Only you will know which applies here. Lizzie, hello. Good morning. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get you guys on the list. Susan, you are the best. I hope you enjoyed your birthday reading, and I hope you had an amazing birthday as well. All right, Mish, are you ready? Good. I'm so glad. I should say belated birthday. Well, just take the whole month and celebrate it. That's all. The whole month is your birthday month. All right, Mish, here we go. Well, and there we go. I know, that was fast. All right. So, I think November 2nd, James, hello, welcome. I think November 2nd, our daylight savings time ends. So, it's probably going to seem like I'll be on an hour earlier for everybody. Well, I will be on an hour earlier for everybody, but my time will be, our time will be different. I don't know. It's going to be different. But it's not. Does that make sense? Okay. Mish. Oh, let's get everybody on the list. So we have James, Sunil. I did. Thank you very much. I love eggs for breakfast. You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents a resting phase. Now remember, Wands represents something happening fast and in days. A 9 is a resting phase. And it says you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So a 9 is closer to a 10 than a 1. 10 being the completion of a cycle, 1 being the start. So whatever this phase is, you are in a resting phase. If we were using the regular deck, the standard tarot, you would see somebody with a bandage around their forehead and leaning on one of the wands and the other 8 surrounding them. Maybe all 9 of them are behind them, forming a boundary, a barrier. It represents that while you are in this resting phase, whether you are literally recovering from something, illness, surgery, whatever it may be, surround yourself with reliable support. You know these people, friends that you trust, and you know have your back when you're not even there. Suren, hello, welcome. All right, so Suren, you are number 8 on the list, and we are on number 4. Mish, you also have the 4 of Cups. This card represents self-pity. It says you're becoming a little self-obsessed and that you really need to get out more. So it represents routine and being in a rut. So boredom, and also, more important, it can also represent a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you may have overlooked. And remember, because you just never know what the cards mean, it could also mean don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on an opportunity as well. You also have the Temperance card, a major arcana, one of the most powerful cards to receive in the deck. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents an emotional and physical balance. And it says it represents change and to go for it if the timing is right. So at this stage, things need to be handled carefully because otherwise things could easily spoil. So only when you are ready. And an example I used the other day is if you are starting out, maybe you want to open a store, but you're not quite ready. You're excited and you're like, I'm just going to do it anyways. But you know that if you just wait a little bit longer, it'll be more beneficial. So change and going for it, but only when the time is right. You also have the Hangman card. This is a neutral energy card. It represents patience, waiting, and delays. It also represents that the choices you have made have put you in this situation, whether being negative or positive. So remember, the choices you have made have put you here. But the card wants you to remember that there can be fun things that delay you or keep you here for good reason. Your oracle for the day is the Go with the Flow. And this card says, let go and go with the flow. You'll get where you need to be when you surrender and you trust in the natural flow of life. So whatever your question is, the answer is simply go with the flow. That doesn't mean you're giving up or that you're defeated. It means that your lack of resistance will bring you a sense of freedom and completion. James, welcome, and thank you for being here. I'm glad you stopped by. And I don't know if I told you what number you are, but you're number 6 on the list. And now we are on number 5, Lizzie. You're welcome. I'm going to take the opportunity to mention at the top of the chat, my email should be highlighted. That is for if anybody would like an in-depth card reading. That is 10 plus cards. Send me an email. These are free. I would be happy to do them. I'll add you to the list. We are booked out because they are free. We get booked fast. I should say I get booked fast. And I am booked out until December 6th. But, my friends, you'll get on the list. And there are times when I move everybody up. So just so everybody knows, you can have an in-depth card reading. And if you want to do that, send me an email. I'll get back to you with the information I need. And you also have 7 subjects you can pick from on what you would like the reading for. All right, so short story long. You can get a free reading if you want. Go with the Flow is a good card. It is. I was like, you guys can't see it. I was like, do I have coffee still? Yes. Yes. 1. Oh, I love that card. It's a major arcana, Lizzie, the Moon card. Or they messed up. sorry. I just hear something running outside. It's not here. Otherwise, my assistant would be going berserko. I think it's out on the road. Like I said, I'm not going to concern myself with it. It's none of my business. My dog's not going, or my assistant's not going cray-cray. All right, Lizzie, the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Moon. This is a neutral energy card. Because it's a neutral energy because it is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So you, like the moon, can become unstuck. And after this journey of renewal, it represents new and full. Now remember that the moon has multiple phases. And you have to go through every single one of these phases. Each one represents something like reflection, intuition, fear, confusion, hidden enemies, deception. You have to go through all of these phases so you can become unstuck. And again, it represents new and full. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles representing gains, so monetary, material, harvest in your heart and in your soul. The Four of Pentacles represents selfishness. Lizzie, this card says there is a desire to control all resources, and it indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. Now, all of this is for a reason, though. And the reason is that for you to achieve material security and financial stability. Now, we all have friends, and we know people who are just selfish, greedy. They're just that way. But you, my friend, are that way for a reason, and the reason being material security and financial stability. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents the journeyman. Again, the 3 is the apprentice, the 8 is the journeyman, and the 10 is the master. This card says it represents working or studying hard. So it says keep going on this path that you have been on, whether it is work or training. It's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. It says the skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding and you will be rewarded well for your talents. It represents working toward a goal. You have the knowledge and the experience. So just keep working toward it. You are on the right path. And you have an abundance card as your oracle, which is an amazing one to receive. It says, allow abundance to flow to you. The treasure is already yours. You only need to trust and be open to receive. You deserve this incoming abundance. The card says, do you let money go through your fingers? Does it burn a hole in your metaphorical pocket or your mermaid's purse? Protect your finances by putting away some savings for a rainy day. Whatever your life circumstances, the energy of abundance is all around you. So prepare yourself for whichever form the flow of abundance will take, and be ready to receive. Let's see who I don't have on the list yet. James, you are next. We ended with Suren. We have Sunil, Suren, Uh, Junior? Hello and welcome. Joanna, you are 10th. And welcome, my friend, welcome. James. Gotcha. Lizzie Spot. Good for you, Lizzie. Good for you. Keep on this path. Did you go see your daughter, or you are planning a visit to see your daughter? I couldn't remember what you had said last week. All right, James. Before I shuffle these for James, because I want to make sure I'm only thinking of James. So, did you have a good time? Was it great? I know your daughter was just so happy to see you. You had a wonderful time. I'm so glad. Family time is so important. I love spending time with my kids. And my daughter, every time my daughter would come unexpected to visit me, she'd always bring me a cup of coffee. So, yeah, how sweet. All right, James, here we go. One more good shuffle. And then I'm going to have to get some coffee before we move on to the next person. Family is important. Yeah, it is to me too. The most important. Here we go. This one flipped over, so I pulled it out. That's a good one to have as a first card, James. The Strength card. It's a major. They're just jumping. It's a major arcana. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Oh, no, Oracle. I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, with the way these are jumping, they have something to tell you. So don't forget, you can also get an in-depth card reading. Oh my God. These are just jumping like crazy. An in-depth card reading, just send me an email. They are free. And they're always fun. They're always fun. How can you not have fun? So, James, the very first card you have is the Major Arcana. The Strength card. This card can represent a Leo. It is a positive. It is a yes card. And I just lost it on my page. If you're new, this is what I'm reading from. And I have stuff written everywhere. It's like, you know what, hitting the fan in this notebook. This card represents through inner strength, James. So first of all, if you have any questions, it's a positive, it's a yes, and I'm losing you guys. There we go. And it represents power, courage, and being generous. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Again, this is an all through inner strength card. Positive and yes. Sunil, I do like your cooking. And I think I'm not going to say I'm the healthiest person and like healthy with A+ report card, if that's how you want to call it, but I'm trying to be a better version of myself. That is for sure. You guys all know that with our workouts in the morning. I have the 9 of Wands. This card popped up for somebody earlier. It's a resting phase card. Closer to a 10 than a 1. 10 being the completion of a cycle. This card represents that you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. And what this means is surround yourself with reliable support is the 9 is a resting phase. Whatever it is, you should surround yourself with people you know and you trust. Now, these people have your back even when you're not around. That's the people you want to surround yourself with. You have the King of Pentacles. The Pentacles represents gains. So, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul, anywhere that you can get a gain to improve your life or your living is a pentacle. In the King, the highest one in the Pentacles, in the minors, in the court cards. So before we go any deeper in that, the King says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. And what that means is back to the Nine of Wands, exactly the same thing the Nine says. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. There are opportunities out there. You just need to stay within your experience. Good. Good for your family and your work. You have the Healing card as your oracle. This card's, I'm dropping things. These mermaids bring a powerful healing energy into your reading. This healing can be for your mind, body, or spirit, or all three. If you don't need healing at this time, then someone close to you does. Part of the healing process is to believe you deserve to be healed, and to also be receptive on a subconscious level to healing energies. I know it sounds strange, but feeling and truly believing that you're worthy of being healed is a huge part of becoming whole again and free from dis-ease. Now, I don't say disease, I say dis-ease, like being uncomfortable. So, are you being called to heal another? Have you considered a path in the healing arts? There are many ways to administer healing. Sometimes just listening to someone can greatly help them just feel heard. And this can lead to an inner healing and be transformational. I apologize, I lost my spot for a moment. So it can be very transformational. If you've recently completed a healing course, this card confirms you are on the right path. Have you been delaying your own healing? It says sunlight is a powerful healing energy that most of us have access to fairly regularly. And it can make you feel energized and uplifted. So don't forget to use the sunscreen. Go out and enjoy it in a safe way. Once you prioritize time for self-care and healing, you'll be able to face the world again with vigor and enthusiasm. So what are you waiting for? Do it now. It says set aside time for self-healing. Welcome and allow self-healing energy to flow into your life, and share your healing energy with others. Absolutely. Lost my pen. Yes, support both Sunil's channel. Well, congratulations on the 4 years of being sober. Good for you. Good for you, my friend. Congratulations. And this is another one of those times when the selfishness for a reason comes in play. Selfishness for a reason, James. Take care of yourself. Think of only yourself and what benefits you and improves your life. Sue Nil, you are next, my friend. And then Sue Ren, you are number 8. Yeah, good for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sunil, your turn, my friend. James, are you are you on any programs to help you stay clean, or is it just a cold turkey and I dealt with it? Because I personally know someone. I personally know someone who had been on a program for 7 years, successfully completed the program. And yeah, so good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Sunil, it is so hard to keep up with all the comments. All right, Sunil, we will see what the cards say for you. Card for marriage. First card, okay. 1 for business, 1 for marriage, 1 for job. 1, 2, 3. Business, marriage, job. Yeah, you might have to, Dave, afterwards. I'm not sure how it works with while it's running. Susan already being a member, her card is already probably on file. So yeah, you might have to. All right, so let's get an oracle for Sunil. Yeah, there you go. Have one of the kids do it. They're tech savvy. I totally understand that. All right. So, Sunil, the first question you had was business. Card 1, business. Queen of Cups. It's a yes card. It's positive. Cups represents the summertime. And the Queen says to follow your heart and intuition. Look what, so, follow your heart. What is it you want to do? That's what you need to do. But it also says to look at within and see where you can be more loving and caring. You cannot go wrong at this time. But more importantly, the Queen wants you to tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion and don't turn your back on those who need your support. So, this card represents that you need to follow your heart. Business-wise, you do what makes you happy. You have the Knight of Wands. Your second one was for marriage. Knight of Wands. Wands represents a positive, a yes. Wands represents a springtime. In the Knights, this is a corresponding card, and it says everybody will benefit as long as you are sincere with heart. But you need to know something about this Knight. This may be you, or it may be somebody you know. This person is very enthusiastic. They have all the enthusiasm, and they have all the good ideas, Sunil. But they need to be in charge, and they need to let everybody know they are in charge. This person is going to get carried away, and then they're going to lose interest. This person is not a team player, and they tend to be self-employed. you have the Two of Wands. Card for my job. Two of Wands. This card is a fire yourself up card. It's an organizing card, Sunil. And it says to set out and do something new. So it says to plan ahead when it comes to this job. It says plan ahead, be strategic. More importantly, it wants to know, where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? This card wants you to think innovative and fresh ideas. It wants you to know that you really are in an excellent position to join forces with another person who shares your vision. And your next one is card for health. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles represents the winter time. Wait a minute, I apologize. Yes, the winter time. And the Queen of Pentacles says get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful. Learn to be practical. Share with others. Attend to your financial affairs. Decrease money going out and bring more money in. You are capable of turning your hands to most things. So, health. It says that you need to get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Take care of yourself. And save some money. You have the Hermit card as well. At what age will I get married? You're doing a good job here. At what age will I get married? You have the Hermit for that question. A major arcana. This is a positive. It's a yes. It represents a Virgo. I don't have a year, but I have dates between August 24th and September 22nd. So I don't know if those 24 and 22 makes any sense to you. But it says take the time to be alone and look within and find your purpose in life. What it is you really, truly want. And your oracle for the day is the relaxation card. This card says, it's time for some rest and recuperation. Have you been overdoing things? Have you been working too hard? It's time to relax. Recharge. Relaxation is required now. So recharge and relax. And don't forget to enjoy the here and now. Don't live in the tomorrow when this or that happens to make everything right or perfect. Why wait for that? To enjoy that. Live in the here and now and experience all those feelings with the present. Mushroom, hello, welcome. Angela, hello, welcome. Angela, you're number 11. Sunil, you are welcome. Suren, it is your turn. Mushroom, if you want to be added to the list, you will be number 12. Sunil, I know you are working so hard, my friend. When we are our own boss, when we have our own business, well, you're an entrepreneur, it is so much harder to be your own boss than to work for somebody else. You have to be more dedicated. You have to live on a schedule. You literally live on a schedule. So maybe scheduling your time, but don't forget to enjoy life too. Don't get so caught up in working toward the future that you don't enjoy the here and the now. All right, Suren, let's see what the Tarot, has for you. Oh my gosh, can't even hold them. Perfect. Suren, thank you. I appreciate it. Being patient and waiting patiently. I thank you. The first card you have, Suren, is a major arcana, the Fool card. This card represents that you are finding a beginning at the end. It represents you're on an unexpected journey and that you should follow this path. Follow your path. It says don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Seven of Cups card. Cups is our emotions. The Seven is, and it represents imagination and inspiration. But it says that imagination needs to be kept in check. There is fanciful, and then there's downright deluded. It says use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. The pie in the sky ideas, that is your right. Just don't expect anyone else to feast on them. And also, is fate revealing the truth? You also have the Page of Wands. Remember, wands represent something happening fast, generally days. And the page says to conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. Let me see if there's more here. It represents a successful conclusion, a successful completion, but that it will take a longer time frame. And an example I use is if you choose a career where you have to go to college for a long period of time, successful, just a longer time frame. Your oracle for the day is the Memories card. And this mermaid is coming in from your past, possibly your future, with a handful of photographs to remind you of a special time in your life. Perhaps a loved one who has passed on is wanting you to remember them fondly. Memories take up permanent residence in our mind and in our heart, so maybe it's time to create some magical new ones to fill your beautiful heart with even more joy and echoes of loving moments in your life. Memories make you happy, others sad. Some take a precious place within our heart and bring upliftment and joy in times of sadness. The important thing to remember is that whether happy or sad, memories are an important part of your history. So it's good to honor them, as these memories and experiences have made you who you are now. Photographs are significant for you right now. So notice any that appear in social media, online, anywhere around you. Over the next few days, possibly weeks, they will have a significant meaning for you. Also, be aware of who turns up in your dreams. Friends and people from the past, they may appear with meaningful memories or messages. So keep a journal by your bed too, and a pen. Journal and a pen, because you will not remember these things when in the morning when you're like, oh, I'll remember. No, my friend, take a journal and a pen with you to bed. Because again, let me repeat, friends and people from the past may appear with meaningful memories or messages. Write them down. Maybe you enjoy taking photographs and creating your own memories. Also, this card might be reminding you that a special celebration is coming up soon. Is it possible there's a baby involved? Junior. That should have been in your card pull. Junior, it is your turn, my friend. I hope we don't lose battery power. You are welcome. You are welcome. And again, thank you for being so patient. I start chitter-chattering. And then before you know it, we run out of time. You guys, I have so many card readings coming up for people. I think like every day of the week for the next couple of weeks, it seems like. So it's a good thing everybody enjoys them. I have books of dreams and nightmares, Dave. I will look that up for you. I'll look it up and see what it says. Oh my gosh, hold on to these cards. All right, Junior. The first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Justice card. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it is advisable to step back and be objective, especially when making any decisions. It is recommended no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. So, don't make a decision to solve a problem. Don't make a knee-jerk decision to solve a problem, because it is in that moment that you're only thinking about the problem at that time and not the future. So, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems, Junior, as you may not have all the information available to you at this time. The Four of Wands. This card represents a welcome, and it's a celebration. It can represent a family visit or going home. So maybe you're going to go home and visit family, or maybe somebody from the family is going to come visit you. 4 is closer to a 1 than it is a 10. 1 being the start of something, 10 being the completion. 4 is an applying card. You must apply yourself. More importantly, this celebration, this it's going to be fun, joyous. These people are super excited. They can't wait to see you. You can't wait to see them. And there are probably already, people are probably already there celebrating by the time you get there. That's how exciting and happy and joyous this visit will be. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, well, it comes with kind of a warning. Now, this person, it might be you. It might be somebody you know. This person is reliable, and they're dependable. You can rely on them. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. So this person is very commitment phobic. You have been warned. You have the Discernment card for your oracle. This card says, use discernment combined with wisdom, for you'll soon make a discovery that could benefit your life or the lives of others in a wonderful way. This card may also be saying you're about to discover another aspect of yourself as well. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Joanna, you are next. Oh my gosh, I can feel the chill. So we have Joanna and Angela left on the list. I may still yet be able to be ending the live stream early. I'm getting extra work done. All right, Joanna, let's see what the tarot has for you today. 1, 2, 3. And a message from the mermaids. The first card you have is the 10 of Swords. Joanna, I hope you're still here, my friend. I gotta grab some coffee. Don't worry, I don't have far to go. So the 10 of Swords represents the completion of a cycle. So congratulations, Joanna, on completing a cycle. And it frees you up to start something new, which is always nice. We're always thankful for that. But there's more when it comes to the 10 of Swords. So the first card is the 10 of Swords. This card is a betrayal card or a distress card. What I mean is something happened to you that you least expected. If I had my regular deck of cards, you would see the 10 of Swords laying face down with all 10 swords in the person's back. So you may feel that you literally have been stabbed in the back. The important thing to remember is that it is a 10 and the cycle is over. This card can also represent fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. But this card wants, so the moving on and the cycle is complete. It wants you to know that at least everything is now known. It is now out in the open. And you know the ground you're in when you are face down in it. You have the Knight of Wands as well. The Knight of Wands, Wands represents something happening fast, usually in days. And this is a corresponding card. And it represents that everybody will benefit if the person is sincere with heart. Now remember, this Knight of Wands, it just came up for somebody else. This person has all the enthusiasm, so they're very enthusiastic. They get your blood pumping, the energy going. They have the great ideas, and that's what you need. But this person must be in charge, and they want everybody to know they're in charge. This person is going to get carried away. This person is going to lose interest. You know the person is not a team player. And this person also tends to be self-employed. Now, again, everybody, it's a corresponding card, and everybody will benefit if this person is sincere with heart. And you have the Three of Swords. This card represents petty conflict, and it says grudges need to be dropped. One of you need to step back and act as a mediator, or it's just going to get worse. And you have the Ask for Help card as your oracle for the day. Aniket, hello, welcome. So this card says now is the time for you to give or receive help. Asking for help is the first simple step to sort out any situation. This card says, so take heart, pick up your phone and ask for help now. Maybe send a text, message someone who will be able to assist you. My friend, people are usually happy to help others in time of need. Or is it the other way around? Is it you who needs to help someone else? Maybe someone has asked you for assistance. If so, my friend, respond with kindness and love and lend a helping hand. Angela, you are next. Aniket. I will make a video for it. Hold just one moment. Let me check my calendar. We'll give Angela a couple moments to get here. And we will put you on the list as well, my dear. Don't mix my cards up. Perfect, Angela. Thank you. Okay, so yours is coming out on the 30th, Aniket, and it is going to be for career and finances. Correct? Or so that will be when your full reading comes out, the 30th at 5 p.m. But I have you on the list today, number 12. All right, Angela, let's see. Okay. 1, 2. One more, Angela. Oh. 3. I used to have a super good friend in Mart, Texas. Her name was Angela. She was a super good friend of mine. On that note, Angela, the first card you have is the Two of Cups. Cups representing the summertime. It's an emotions card. It's a yes card, and it is also positive. If that's not enough information, it also represents something something happening slow, like months, where our wands represent something happening days and fast, slow, months, but positive and good. And the Two of Cups represents a relationship. And this relationship is everything. I mean, everything. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, everything. And more importantly, it also, this card says that which nature has sanctified. That is how good and powerful this relationship. That which nature has sanctified. Do you add vitamins to the dead ivy? No, no, it's just extremely happy. It's just extremely happy like that. The next card you have is the World card, a major arcana. This card represents a slow but successful completion. Now, we all know the world spins slow. Slow but successful. This card says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. This card represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Dave said, and pregnancy. No, I don't know. And you have the Ace of Cups. This card represents the birth of a child. Dave, oh my gosh. Represents celebration in the birth of a child. And you will also discover your renewal for your capacity to feel. Dave says, see, I told you. Are you expecting, Angela? Have you said this already? Kathy, hello, welcome. Kathy, I'm not sure if that's what it means, but welcome. Angela is like, no. Okay, so seriously though, back to the Ace of Cups. It does represent a celebration or the birth of a child. The Ace also represents the beginning of a cycle, the start of something new. It represents you have just completed a cycle, so congratulations on completing that. So the start of something or the birth of something, it could be the birth of an idea, the seed of an idea. It is the birth of something new, the start of something new. Your oracle for the day, I pinched a fat roll. Oh my goodness, you guys, hold on. I got a cramp. Your oracle for the day is the communication card. I think I've been sitting here too long. I hate when that happens. This card says pick up the phone and make that